Alright, White are back to do the Royal Rumble DVDs. I am missing 2013 and 14, so let's get into this. Here we have Royal Rumble 2000, the green WWF logo, which is cool. This one you have Triple H versus Cactus Jack, the first ever tag team tables match. Taz versus Kurt Angle. Next up we have the Royal Rumble 2001. This one's rare. One of the rarest ones because it's said to be the best one out of all of them. Yeah, sorry for that. You have Ivory versus China, Chris Benoit versus Chris Jericho in one of the best IC ladder matches, and then the Royal Rumble match. If you hear anything, we have thunder outside right now. Woohoo! Next we have the 2002 Royal Rumble with the cutout of The Rock, 30 man, 1 match, 1 winner. You have Edge versus William Regal for the Intercontinental Championship, Vince McMahon versus Ric Flair, and Chris Jericho versus The Rock for the WWF Undisputed Championship. Next, we have the 2003 Rumble with Triple H, Scott Steiner on the cover. Tori Wilson versus Dawn Marie, Kurt Angle versus Chris Benoit in the WWE Championship match, and then the 30-man Rumble. No inserts in 2003, not really. The 2004 Royal Rumble, which is forgotten because of Chris Benoit winning. I would say my second favorite Rumble right here. You have Mysterio versus Jamie Noble, Eddie Guerrero versus Chavo Guerrero, Triple H versus Shawn Michaels in the Fantastic Last Man Standing match, and then the 30-man Royal Rumble. Next, we have the 2005 Royal Rumble. Your Raw and SmackDown down there. This one had Triple H versus Randy Orton, JBL, Kurt Angle, and Big Show, Undertaker, and Heidenreich in a fantastic casket match. This one told you exactly what numbers they entered from. Next, we have the 2006 Royal Rumble, my third favorite Rumble. You had Edge versus John Cena and then you had Kurt Angle versus Mark Henry, and then the 30-man Rumble. This was said for Randy Orton to win it and go on and face Kurt Angle and win the title there, but because of Eddie's death, they had Mysterio win it. Next, we have the 2007 Royal Rumble, my favorite Royal Rumble of all time. I like the cover. This cover here tells me it's ready for Royal Rumble season. This one says it all. You have John Cena versus Umaga in the Last Man Standing match, Batista versus Mr. Kennedy in a normals match, Bobby Lashley versus Test. That match wasn't really exciting, but the other two matches were spot on. Okay, I am a huge Undertaker fan, and seeing that he finally won the Rumble just made everything so much better. So that's why this is my favorite one. Okay, next we have the 2008 Royal Rumble, returning to Madison Square Garden, 10 10 years later? 8 years later. This was the Subway gimmick. It was pretty cool. Fun fact. Shawn Michaels and Undertaker, if I could speak, ended the 2007 Rumble, and who starts this one? You guessed it, Undertaker and Shawn Michaels. That's funny. Okay, you had career-threatening match, Ric Flair vs. MVP. Edge vs. Mysterio in a World Championship match. That was good. Jeff Hardy versus Randy Orton in the in a WWE Championship match. If Jeff Hardy won, that would have been great, but we were living in the age of Orton here, so it was okay. The DVD collection. Next, we have the 2009 Royal Rumble. This one was alright. It had its moments. But this was right here at home in Michigan here. Jack Swagger versus MVP. Matt Hardy. Beth Phoenix versus Melina. John Cena versus JBL. And then the Rumble match that Randy Orton won. The 2010 Royal Rumble right here. Sheamus versus Randy Orton, Undertaker versus Rey Mysterio, and then the 30-man Rumble. With this one, if you were to get the Blu-ray, you would get the SmackDown and Raw episode before Royal Rumble. Next, we have the 2011 Royal Rumble, the biggest Rumble in match history. I didn't like this one too much because of Alberto winning. The Miz versus Randy Orton, Edge versus Dolph Ziggler. I do want this one on Blu-ray though. Next we have the 2012 Royal Rumble, where Sheamus won it. Daniel Bryan versus Mark Henry and Big Show. John Cena versus Kane. And then CM Punk versus Dolph Ziggler. And then the 30-man Royal Rumble. Next up we have the 2015 Royal Rumble, where Roman Reigns won it. I heard a lot of people didn't like that. I did not mind it. Then you have Seth Rollins, Brock Lesnar, and John Cena in a fantastic main event. Next up, we have the 2016 Rumble. I think the first two disc set. I don't like the cover. You should never do covers like this for Royal Rumble ever. There's the back. Nope, not a two disc set, as the disc just randomly falls out. Alright. The disc was like, fuck you, I'm not gonna show myself on camera today. Next up we have the 2017 Royal Rumble. This was the first two disc set. Here's the back. This is where Randy Orton won his second Royal Rumble. And I watched this one on TV, on the network. Disc 1, Disc 2. And last, the 2018 Royal Rumble, where Ronda Rousey makes her debut. And we have the first ever Women's Royal Rumble. Okay, I had a problem with this Rumble. I did not like how Shinsuke and Asuka won this Rumble because they were brand new. I felt like it should have been someone else who has been in the Rumble a long time, but yet has not won. That probably would have made it better for me. Like if Kofi Kingston won the Rumble and then someone from the women's, like Mickie James, then I would have probably been happy. Because they've been here longer and they're more experienced. Let's say they had Shinsuke and Asuka win probably 2 or 3 years after being in this Rumble. I probably would have been happy. Disc 1 was red. and disc 2 was black. So, there you have it. There is my Royal Rumble collection. If this video looks any better, please let me know in the comments below. I just got the S10. So, if you think it looks better, let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and peace out.